Okay, right then. Let's start the test then, please. So, can you introduce yourself to me, please?
Hello, my name is Khang. I'm 17 years old. I'm studying at VQ2 High School, and I'm living in CTHB apartment in One District, Hà Đông, Hà Nội.
Okay, cool. Right then. So, what do you study at school? What kind of subjects?
I study a lot of subjects such as literature, math, English, um, PE, IT, act.
Cool,
Yeah.
etc. Okay, cool. So, how many hours do you spend studying every week, like outside of
Like
school?
self study.
Self study.
Yeah, I often spend 2 hours to 2 hours to self study every day.
Cool, nice then. And do you prefer studying in the morning or in the afternoon?
I prefer studying in the afternoon because I didn't feel like I really want to study in the morning, and I think I will have some inspiration to study in the afternoon.
Cool. Right then. Next one on here then. So we're going to talk about mobile phones. Do you have a mobile phone?
I have a laptop, a small phone, and an iPad.
Okay. And what kind of cell phone do you have? Is it like a Samsung, iPhone?
Yeah, iPad. I have an iPad and iPhone.
Okay. Do you prefer to send like text messages or use messaging apps?
What can you
Do you
ask?
prefer sending text messages or using messaging apps like
I
Zalo?
prefer messaging apps because people can reply it immediately if they want, and and I think it's more convenient. And the text and like the text app, it could make you have to pay money to use it. So I prefer to use the message app.
Okay, cool. And how old were you when you first got a cell phone or a
Uh,
smartphone?
when when I first got my first cell phone, I was like 10 years old.
Okay, and what kind of phone was it?
It's an Android phone like Xperia, and very
Okay,
old phone. Yeah.
nice. And are there any places where you wouldn't use your mobile phone or you can't use your mobile phone?
I can use my mobile phone when attending courses in my school,
Okay,
or talking to my friend, or have a serious talking with my teacher or parents.
okay. And are there any places? Sorry, blah, blah, blah. And how do the school stop you from using your phone? Do they take it off you, or do they just tell you not to use it?
They just tell me not to use it.
Is there any punishment if you do?
Yes, they will take my phone for like 3 months to make my phone roast up so it can be used.
Make your phone what? Roast up?
No, like it can be used like it it no it can't. Like we can't use the phone if it didn't be used about 3 or 4 months.
Okay, interesting. Okay. Next one then on here, we're going to move on to part two of the test. So, just give me 1 second, please. Okay, right then. So, here we go here. So, I'm going to set my timer up here. Just 1 second, please. Hang on. Right then, so I'm going to give you 1 minute to make some notes. There's a paper here and and a pen, and this is your question on here, number two, right here. Okay, so you have 1 minute to get ready. So it's just this right here. Okay, are you ready? Three, two, one, off you go. You have 1 minute to make some notes. Right then. Okay. Just 1 second. I'm gonna set my timer. Just 1 second. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna set my stopwatch up now. So if you see me making some notes on my phone, it's just for later on. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, right then. Off you go.
Okay. My stuff. Um. Uh, my stuff that was broken in my house is I'm going to tell you is an iPad. The story go on is my uncle family was visit us like 3 or 4 months ago. They have two kids, one boy and one girls, and they have go and they have went to my room and I was allowed them to use my iPad uh, to play, but they said it, but they suddenly dropped my phone. Drop my phone in the at the edge of the table, so the screen was broken and I can't use the iPad anymore. And the solution my dad was offered to me is if I if I have a very good grade from now on to my end of my secondary year, he will bought me another new iPad. So I have to use, but luckily I have a small phone, small iPhone that I was told you in the previous part, and and in the and I was very try and I was try my best to get my new iPad, and I was successfully did it. My dad was bought me an iPad Generation 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right then. Okay, cool. Can you pass me? Oh, yeah, there we go. I'll take that back. So, yeah, cool. Then I'm gonna move on to part three of the test. Then, so, what are some common home appliances that people use?
Like
Excuse
funny,
me.
like
Excuse me. What are some common home appliances that people use in Vietnam?
like furniture.
No, like blenders or like fridge or like things you can use in the house.
Yeah. Uh. Okay. Sorry. Can you ask the question? Okay.
Yeah. So, like, what are some common home appliances that people use these days? For example, like a blender, something like
They definitely will buy some common home appliance like a fridge or a fridge or a fridge or um, a fridge or washing machine,
that. Hmm.
dishwash machine, because they have because they have to buy the fridge to store the food, and it will be more convenient if they have a machine that can wash dishes for them, or they can buy um what should I call that
Just have a go. What do you think it's called?
yeah um and or they can
Okay, let's move on. That's
okay,
okay.
okay.
So, do you think that modern technology makes people lazier?
Yes, yes, because the because because like in the past people had to use the broom to scrape the floor, but nowadays we use the vacuum to clean the floor instead of the broom. Or or in the past we have in the past we had to use salts to store food, or bury it to the ground, but nowadays we can use fridge to store the food. As you can see, the technology is very high, and it's make people lazier because everything is going more easier nowadays.
Okay, cool. What can people do to protect their appliances or their devices from problems or damage?
They have to use it carefully because these home appliances can be very expensive, like a fridge or a dishwasher.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How about when you buy something? Is there any kind of like protection you can get when you buy an appliance?
Mm, no. No. I think. that will be a waste of money. If I have to buy that, I think I will use it more properly
Okay.
to avoid damage.
Okay, interesting. Next thing on here then, when you buy something electronic, would you rather buy something cheap that you can replace easily, or something expensive which is better quality but harder to replace?
Um, I think um, I think I will buy the more expensive home appliance because if they are expensive, then the then that home appliance has a very good quality, so I don't have to worry about quality. Like the cheap things, maybe it might be very bad. It can be explosion, or it can be explode, or it can be catch on fire.
Okay. Do you prefer to buy Vietnamese made appliances or Vietnamese made devices, or would you rather buy from a foreign country?
I think I will choose both of them because
Okay.
uh, because uh, because like the economic of Vietnam is grow up very fast, so the devices or the home appliance of Vietnam is pretty good too. If I bought them in a supermarket or or a very or a very authentic showroom,
Mhm.
and the foreign device or home appliance is definitely very good. So I will choose both.
Okay. What kind of what kind of product would you buy from Vietnam? Like, for example, like a kettle or, I don't know, a cooker, or what would you buy from Vietnam? Uh,
uh, I think I will buy everything in Vietnam if I need, like food.
mhm.
I can buy all the in a supermarket for the good quality or and reasonable price.
Okay. And what kind of products would you buy from a foreign country?
Foreign country, I
Yeah.
think I will buy electronic devices like phone or home appliance.
Okay, cool. And which country do you think makes good appliances or good electronics?
I think it's uh, about the good electronic devices. I think Germany or Japan or Korea is the best. Is the best because they made the home appliance very good with a very good design and very high quality.
Cool,
And
nice.
about the devices, like in America, that country has iPhone,
Mhm.
and as you can see, iPhone is the product of the iPhone is very good.
Okay, cool, nice.
Yeah.
Next question I've got on here then. So, if no, actually, let me choose a different one. Do you think that like computer and IT related jobs are valued by people in Vietnam? Like, do you think people respect this job or not really?
Yeah, uh, they yes because as you can see that in Vietnam the job like IT or some or every job relating to computer is uh, usually pay a very high salary.
Okay, cool, interesting. And the last question I've got here for you is: are you good at solving problems on your own?
I think it's maybe 15-15.
Fifty
Some
50?
problem I know how to solve it, but
Like what?
um, like uh, like how to cook like how to cook very good meal for my parents,
Mhm.
or how to solving difficult problem by myself. And the different one is like I don't know how to tie my shoe or tie the
You don't have to tie your shoes.
yes.
Oh
I'm
no,
sorry.
it's
uh
okay.
I know I think I will learn to tie the shoes, and I don't know how to tie the
The knot.
plastic bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Cool. Right then. That is the end of the test. Thank you very much.